What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we are back with a brand new top 5 video following New York Comic Con 2022. I meant to post this up earlier, but for whatever reason my mic wasn't working. I don't know what was going on with that. But today, guys, we are counting down my top 5 reveals at New York Comic Con. Bunch of stuff they showed off along with some other figures I didn't even know were showing off either. I've seen a couple of videos and posts of people showing off the prototypes and such, and it was pretty cool to see. You know, I bet it was a lot better in person, especially the statues they had on display. But let's get into my top 5 reveals from New York Comic Con, the figures that I'm most excited for. Starting with number 5 is going to be the Diamond Select Toys Classic Knuckles. You know I can't leave my boy off the list. I gotta add him in. This Knuckles looks fantastic. I like the Chaos Emeralds he comes with. Now, I'm not entirely sure if he's coming with the Life Box. That could be coming with the Classic Sonic instead, but I really like the way this Knuckles statue looks so far. I do think his knuckles are a bit oversized and that it also looks like his torso is leaning a bit to the side, but I think the head sculpt and the paint job looks good for the most part, and hopefully I can try to get my hands on this one when it comes out. Coming in at my number 4 spot is going to be Bandai's Mega Man Battle Network figure. I'm very excited for this figure and the lineup. I'll even show you guys the other characters they're doing, which I definitely can't wait to get in hands. I think these are going to be model kits. I don't have a lot of the model kits Mega Man toys, but I always thought they were amazing to display. The only Battle Network figures I have is the NT Warriors line, but again, these look very cool, especially Mega Man. I can't wait for that one. Coming in at number 3, I have the NECA life-size Bride of Chucky dolls. Now, I know these were shown off at San Diego Comic Con first, but the difference here is that these may be final this time, since at San Diego Comic Con they had the not final sign, but here we're getting a fourth quarter 2022 sign. So it's possible we could see these in November. I really hope so. I wouldn't even be surprised if these got delayed again, since these took way too long to be released. They said these should be out before Christmas, so I don't know, but I seriously can't wait for these. I'm very anticipated on getting the Chucky doll the most here, so hopefully pre-orders aren't canceled or delayed again, because that would be very annoying. Moving on with that, coming in at number 2 is going to be the McFarlane Dark Knight figures. These look absolutely amazing. Now, I'm not that big into DC, nor do I collect a lot of the DC McFarlane stuff, but I love the Dark Knight trilogy a lot, and when I saw these reveals here, I was very pumped for this. That Joker looks really good, man. These are going to look epic when we get pictures of the actual figures. Definitely can't wait to see these in stores. I know a lot of people were excited about this, and I definitely can't wait for these as well, because I think these look really good. Before we move on to my number 1 spot, I do have some honorable mentions. The first one being the brand new Klonoa Nendroid. I didn't see a lot of people talking about this one quite a bit, but one thing about Good Smile is that they never miss, man. This Klonoa Nendroid looks fantastic. This man got a remaster and a new figure. You'd love to see it. Really like how they added Hupo as well. I thought that was awesome to see. Now, my next one is the Super 7 Wave 2 Ultimate Bruce Lee figure. They did have the prototype here on display, but I can't pull up the other images of what the final installment is going to be, and the figure looks pretty sick, man. If you're a huge Bruce Lee fan, this is definitely a great figure to add to the collection. I like the amount of accessories you're getting here. The torso could be a bit more muscular, but I really like the head sculpt. I think it captures him pretty well, but man, I really wanted double jointed arms and legs for him so bad. That could have done a lot for this figure, especially with the amount of poses you could put him in with the nunchucks. But man, that would have looked really good. And finally, guys, coming in at number 1 are going to be the McFarlane Spawn figures. I was not expecting this whatsoever. Spawn is pretty nostalgic to me because I remember playing a lot of Armageddon a lot on the PS2, and even being upset that he made a special appearance on Soul Calibur 2 as an Xbox exclusive character, because I wasn't able to play that version. So once I heard about this, I got pretty excited. I think these are going to look great. I don't think I'm going to get all of them really, but I definitely have to grab that medieval spawn. That one looks amazing. I can see myself enjoying this lineup right here. Honestly, if I saw the others out in the wild, I can see myself grabbing one as well. These are just going to look great. I think they're going to nail it with the packaging as well. I can't wait for these when they're out. Who knows, I might end up pre-ordering them as well. But that was my top 5 reveals of New York Comic Con 2022. Do apologize for the lateness. I had a couple of people asking me what my favorite reveals were, so I figured I'd just put it into a video. I was supposed to do a top 10 on my favorite reveals for San Diego Comic Con as well, but there were way too many news and reviews I had to cover, so I wasn't able to cover that video. But stay tuned for my top 10 most wanted figures for 2023. You'll definitely see some images that were revealed at the San Diego Comic Con this year. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below and what were your favorite reveals they showed out as well. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.